mindset heading into the national championship game. They're not letting themselves think about winning it.
I don't think we'll let ourselves go there. We're just thinking, prepare for the game one shift at a time and one period at a time.
So obviously the Dutchmen do not want to talk about winning a national championship. They just want to play the game. The puck drops at 7:30 Union against Minnesota.
All right, so you know the storylines on Union, obviously. So many great storylines we've told you this season. But here's one you may not know a lot about. One of the great sports quotes of all time from Yogi Berra, 90% of the game is half mental. Well, if in fact that is the case, Union found their guy to take care of the 90%. He doesn't wear a jersey or stand behind the bench on game days, but Wally Bizdell might be one of the most important men to the Union hockey team.
He gives everybody some comfort, if you need to go talk to somebody, about anything, and, he's always just a steady presence here in the locker room.
Doc Wally, as the team calls him, is Union's team psychologist.
I've always thought of my role as helping the coaching staff and the players develop a culture of trust, commitment, deliberate practice, really kind of fine-tuning their ability to recognize what do I need to do to get better.
Anytime you hear a Dutchman player interview, you no doubt hear the phrase,
stick with the process.
That's Doc Wally's motto.
It's a big part of this program. It's a big part of how we prepare, and it's been good for us so far.
But when you see somebody really kind of come back, they had a rough shift, and they can go out in the next shift really kind of do something good and play solid, that's really sticking with that process. That's not getting distracted. It's not getting wrapped up in the last shift. It's being here and now, this moment.
Bizdell is a former Union player himself, and that helps him relate to what these players are going through.
I just try to visualize some of the plays I might see, whether it be like a 2-on-1, an odd man rush, or fighting through a screen, whatever it may be. I've implemented that into my game since I met him, and I think it's helped me out a ton.
I know the game, and I think there's things I'm able to talk with them about, and things I'm able to notice, and be able to talk about the mental part of the game. So I'm not a coach, but I think there's aspects that I can pick up on that if you're not around the game of hockey, you just don't know.
There are a lot of parts to a hockey player's game. Doc Wally takes care of the one above their shoulders.
When you think about the physical, the technical, the tactical, the strength and conditioning, all those aspects of the sport, you need all of those. But you also need that mental piece. And, any of those pieces not being there takes you out of the running.
And thanks to Doc Wally for sitting down with us today on the eve of the national championship game. And the saying, stick with the process. He admitted when this group of seniors was freshmen, I think they just thought it was a saying. Now they truly believe that, and it has been passed down to the younger players.
And you hear everybody say it, from Rick Bennett to every single player, and you say, where did that come from? Great story, great story. All right, we are not done.